Hi, my name is Linsdau. I am a polar explorer and motivational speaker. It's review day! Today I'm going to review the Therm-a-Rest, the Z Rest, not the air version, but the actual foam version, why it might be valuable for you, how well it works, and is it worth the money, and why you might like it. Why would you consider the Z Rest, the famous Therm-a-Rest Z Rest from, who is this, Fast and Light, from the Therm-a-Rest company. Sorry, I'm having a moment here trying to remember all the company's names. Because it's probably one of the best options available. Now, just as a word of full disclosure, I am not sponsored by Therm-a-Rest. Z Rest, I don't get financial compensation or products or anything for these reviews. I'm just providing you these reviews because I want to share my experience with all my exploration and mountaineering and experience in Antarctic and Arctic conditions, and just show you what this is really like. So just to let you know as a heads up for that. Also, if you could just take a moment, click the subscribe button below, and that way you can receive my updates on travel, product reviews, adventure, motivation, and things of that nature which this channel are founded on. That would be great, and that way you can get them, and if you get the email and you don't want to watch it, just hit delete, but subscribing really helps my channel out. So what about the Z Rest? As you can see, and of course they call it the Therm-a-Rest Z Lite Sol. That is the official name. There's a link also to this product down below on Amazon, so you can check out other reviews for your own personal reading. If you just hit the little arrow below the video, scroll down, hit the read more, you can see the link and click there. That'll take you to Amazon to see what other people are saying too. But the Z Rest has become my go-to foam mattress for every expedition I've ever done on Earth. Arctic, Antarctic, mountaineering, Denali, Kilimanjaro, Sierras, Rockies, Patagonia, like everywhere. This thing has done me well. And you can see, I mean, the plastic is just starting to tear after like a long time. So I need to tape this up because I like to keep the plastic on here to keep this protected. So let's take this out and show you what the Z Rest is really like. Just like that. So check that out. This thing, you don't have to roll and fight it at all. It just folds and compacts, and it works very well. Now note that I have used this for pushing 20 years. I don't know, maybe it hasn't been out that long, maybe 15. I mean, ridiculously long. This foam pad is well over a decade, and it's still serving me well. The foam dimples are finally starting to kind of mush down. But after a decade of use, I don't know whatever the cost is. Click on the link below and it'll take you to the cost. I don't want to give you cost because then they'll change and, oh, hey, Aaron, you didn't say the right cost. So I didn't even bother with that. But whether it's the Z Rest yellow or green or whatever, it doesn't really matter. The nice thing about this installation in foam is that you don't have a real thick piece of foam to actually lay on. It's incredibly thin, as you can see. But the magic of these little dimple system, kind of like egg crate, but much better, is that you can have a very light, thin piece of foam, but still have the action of being able to sleep on something much thicker. Now let me just give you an idea of the width of this here, and using my handy tape measure. Probably shouldn't use my teeth. Okay, so the width of this thing is 20 inches. You can see that there. Not too shabby. I use the short Z Rest instead of the full length. Every time I wanted to get the full length, I don't want to carry the weight. So this is the short Z Rest, and you can see the length here. And the whole point is that just covers your body, and then you put your legs and your feet on your backpack. So let me measure just how long this guy is. Then the length is just a total preference for you. All right, see if we can mess up my shirt here. All right, come on, killing me. All right, here we go. All right, 53 inches. Can you read that? Give or take, 53 inches. There you go. So that is the legit length of that Z-Rest. Now, why do I like this? Simply because it's light. The specifications say 11 ounces. So let's measure what this actually weighs on my handy scale. One moment, let me get my scale prepared and I'll show you and see what it legitimately is. Now, 11 ounces is about as light as you're going to get for a foam mattress or an air pad or anything. But one thing about the air pads is they are damageable. I've damaged plenty of them. So we're going to fire this up and we're going to see just how many ounces this actually weighs. There we go, 10.7, so 11. There we go, 11 ounces. For those of you into grams, 316 grams, well below the 1 kilogram mark and way below the 1 pound mark, so there you go. All right. Now, one of the things about this particular foam mat is it can be chewed on by a bear, it can be attacked by birds, it can be pooped on by birds, it can pretty much have anything to have happen to it, and nothing's going to happen to it. Unless you literally take your knife and slash it all to bits, you can actually still use this thing. Compare that to any foam air mattress on the market. Whew, boy, I remember, just a quick story, I was in the Sierras backpacking in, I think it was Kings Canyon. And I ran across this couple and they said, oh, we thought we were going to have a restful night, but I aired up my air mat, put it in my tent, walked away. A black bear came up and chewed on it and destroyed the air mat because the black bear was known campsite was just chewing on everything. So the black bear can come over and chew on this foam. I'll show you. Right, it doesn't taste very good. It's foam, but it's not destroyed. So if I actually had bear fangs or squirrel claws or whatever, this is pretty indestructible. So that's a huge factor. Now, I'm going to drop my camera here and hopefully not drop it, but just give you an idea of how that guy fits me. Just to show you the real deal, let's see, we'll stretch that out there. All right. Okay, so I can put my head on the end of the mat here, and my butt still has almost 2 Z folds here. So let me turn it sideways so you can better see. And the nice thing is too, it's got this foil backing, so that's supposed to be thermally reflective. I don't know if it actually works, but it's cool, at least in theory. So let me show you how that works there. Right, so I have spent countless nights on this thing. So what you do is you put your backpack under your legs here and you sleep, and that way you can save a couple ounces. It's really quite good. Now compare this to sleeping on the floor. No way, do not think you're gonna find soft sand, doesn't happen. This one thing about this air mat is side sleeping isn't that great. It's only about an inch and a quarter thick. So I found side sleeping isn't that great for my particular use. Your mileage may vary. But you get used to sleeping on your back there. Put your backpack under your legs and boom, super comfortable. I highly recommend it. So the Z-Rest by Therm-a-Rest is probably one of the best inventions that ever was for backpacking, because if you're an ultralightist, you can also use this as your frame backpack. But there's a bonus! When you're hiking along and sitting and using this in snow and wherever you are on rocks, this can also serve as a seat, an ultra comfortable one at that. In fact, Z-Rest sells a very cut down version of this as a seat, which is kind of strange, but it works. So you just literally set this thing here, and I have sat in Patagonia on my rest. Let me turn it sideways. And I've sat on this thing and watched while other people are freezing their keisters off. I am sitting on cold rocks watching the sunrise on Torres del Paine. I mean, just incredible. And everybody else is sitting on rocks. But my friend and I, we were there and We both brought our pads, sat on them, and oh man, my backside is warm and toasty. The foam keeps everything good, keeps me off the rock. It doesn't puncture, nothing happens. Can't recommend this thing enough. In fact, I use this in combination with my air mat as something that allows me to add extra insulation when I'm sleeping on 2 miles of ice. I put this on top of my inflatable air mattress, and super awesome. Can't recommend it enough. So, just to wrap, let you know, I'll link below to the Z Rest here. Oh, crud. I gotta fix my camera. All right, come on, camera. Up we go. There we go. I can't recommend this guy enough. Highly like it. It's incredible. A decade old, still going. Maybe I might buy a new one with just a little bit more return dimples, but still going strong. Can't complain. My name is Aaron Linsdau. I'm a polar explorer, motivational speaker, and professional adventurer. Please like and comment on my channel. Hit that little arrow so you can scroll down, add a comment. Also, subscribe to my channel, please. Just hit the subscribe button if you get some emails. No problem, just delete them like the rest. But if you find things you like, sweet, you can check it out. Please support my channel on Venmo, PayPal, and Patreon. Thank you very much for watching.